Welcome back to the CryptoLabs YouTube channel. What a wild weekend. I want to talk about Sui. I want to talk about turbos. I want to talk about Aero. I want to just talk about what happens when there's massive market corrections that where the fundamentals, nothing's changed fundamentally. It's just human emotion that's playing out in the markets, which we've seen, and we've made a ton of money by doing it. Our members are making money doing it, but it takes emotional control, regulation, and understanding what is actually happening. So first thing I want to talk about is, actually, I'm going to share this really quick. Even with the market crashing, I'm still up 62% overall, and I made $230 in fees today. Strategy is paying off, and they're buying the dip with the fees. That's why we want to build a DeFi business. So the DeFi business pays us daily, and we can buy and take advantage of these dips. For Sui, unfortunately, I missed the under 90 cent mark. I do think Sui touched 80 cents. I started buying back around here. I was really excited by it because I never thought we'd see under $1 Sui. Saw the opportunity and was able to take profits buy back at, I set ladder outs, but I also set laddering back in. So I take profit as assets move up in value, and I'll take profit, convert in stablecoin, and then I'll buy it back as assets move down. And so for Sui here, we hit 1.3 bot, 1.2 bot, 1.1 bot. At $1, I was really excited because I'm like, I didn't think I'd see Sui under $1. Nothing fundamentally has changed. And me, myself, I'm very long-term bullish on Sui and what they're building. You're going to have to make your own decision on whether or not you are. And I bought just above 90 cents, but I missed out on all the rest. I do think it hit 80 cents. Looks like we're back at about 1.22, and I'm going to start providing liquidity again once we hit around 1.35, which I'll be back in the range that I've been providing liquidity all along, except instead of having only 6,000 Sui tokens, I'm hoping to have around 10,000, which is pretty cool. So dips are always opportunities. We can look at Aero as well, which I think I'm still earning around $300 a day here on ExtraFi through Aero, some overnight finance, but please do your own research on OVN. I've more than made my money back on this, and so this is a risk-free capital at this point. You've got to be aware. I oftentimes don't like just sharing my screen because people are like, oh, I'll just do the exact same thing. They don't understand that this was a $3,000 position at one point, or a $5,000 or $6,000 total position. So Aero, same thing. As we saw a little dip, I got to buy some, and I was able to increase my exposure to Aero, hence making me more of a daily income, hence growing my portfolio. And I was able to do that from the profits I've been taking ever since Aero really started pumping and doubling, tripling my position, along with earning insane yields. I've been recently, and again, don't copy me here, please, in the comments. Just don't copy. In fact, come take a free course or free program. Just leave it in the links below. I'm actually going to bring it up for a second here. It is completely free. It's called DeFi as a Business. If you are having a hard time accessing it, try on your phone or a different browser. If you have a VPN or an ad blocker or something, you may not be able to get access to it. But just let me know in the comments if you want access to DeFi as a business so you can actually understand what is a DeFi business. What are the opportunities? How do we find those opportunities? How do we enter these opportunities? How do we exit? How do we think about this? Take the course before deploying capital. And it's free. Just let me know in the comments and I'll make sure I zap you a link. One thing I've been doing is moving a lot of my positions that are on different chains all into Beefy. I only have around $9,000, but it was under 8,000. Now it's almost 9,000 because I was able to get into some things during the dip, and my yield went from 60 to around $76 per day right now. And I'm doing around $2,600 a month here. So I still have some more positions. I have some stuff on PancakeSwap and I have some stuff over on Trader Joe. I do want to consolidate them more into one dashboard. Now, I don't recommend this until you really know what you're doing. And if you are going to use a yield optimizer, do understand the added risk you're taking. But just for my busy lifestyle and the ease of managing all this, I am looking to more kind of optimizers, so to speak. Now, I wouldn't recommend copying me on that, but just sharing what I'm doing, and that's it. Don't shoot the messenger. So that's that. Again, look at these opportunities. Bam, buy. Bam, buy. And I'm sharing these two assets because these are two assets you guys know that I've been sharing. And it's like I feel so bad for the poor souls who sold here because they just couldn't hold on anymore. They didn't ask the question, is something fundamentally different here? And if you build a business that prints you cash flow to the tune of, I mean, this one's doing about $300 per day, you are able to buy back the dips on things. And so what I do is I take this and I move it onto lending protocols, which you know I'm really big on, Venus, ExtraFi, of course, Compound, Aave, etc. I'm able to lend out my stablecoin, and with market corrections, I'm able to redeploy this stuff and buy things back, sometimes at a 50% discount. This was from $2 down to 90 cents. It was on discount, like 40 cents on the dollar discount or something. And you're able to buy back. And if you were laddering back out and now you're riding the profits and you're riding the green candles back up, you've made a ton of money. And we haven't even, for me, I haven't redeployed into a liquidity pool until around 1.35. There are some reasons for that. If there's another dip, I'm going to buy back in, et cetera, et cetera. But around 1.35, I will again provide liquidity. And right now, the earnings on turbos are, because of the volume, they've shot back up. I'm sure with a bit of a tighter range, we're going to be doing 500% plus rewards on SUI USDC. So that's that. No need to panic. There's always opportunities out there. There are hundreds of opportunities. Find the ones that you understand, that you've researched, and that you understand the fundamentals, and don't make emotional decisions. That's my time. I hope this Monday morning video finds you well. Grab the free course if you haven't yet. And again, the point of this is to make cash flow. We want daily cash flow so we can book daily profits, so we can buy back the dips and buy undervalued assets. That's the game we play. Rinse and repeat, slow and steady wins the race. I'm also going to move my mug in the middle here. Check out some videos here and here and here and here all around crypto, DeFi. Maybe we'll do some case studies, some portfolio reviews. Maybe we'll talk about ExtraFi or lending or providing liquidity. Maybe we'll talk about concentrated liquidity versus full range liquidity. Study this channel, hang out for an hour or two. You will get a tremendous amount of value from this quickly growing YouTube channel. So do check out the videos. With that said, I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you. Peace.